Hi guys, JJRC here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do an unboxing and also my final review of the JJRC H36. I have been doing some test flight of this JJRC H36. I've tried to put camera on it, and I've also flown it indoors and outdoors, and I like the stock JJRC H36 a lot, and I think the flight video will show you that it's really versatile, agile, and it's really stable for beginners. But anyway, let's go into the review part first, and unboxing, and also the summing up. So it comes with this box, and nothing special about this. Come a bit damaged here. I bought this from Everbuying, but you can get this from Banggood and Gearbest. So when you open it up, the quad sits here, and then you just open it up and take this one out, and the transmitter sits inside this part of the container. So you just take this out, and then it comes with some instruction manual. I tried to read this, and I was having a bit of a laugh because I couldn't really understand the Chinglish, the Chinese English, and yeah, I was just guessing how to use some of the buttons. And it also comes with this charger, USB charger cable, and also 4 spare props, and that's it. Also, of course, the battery itself, the quad, and the transmitter. The transmitter doesn't come with AA batteries, but it just takes 2 AA batteries. I usually use rechargeable battery, and it's very similar to the nano style or micro style transmitter that you get for other type of quads. So let me just quickly show you the quad itself. I don't have an Inductrix, but then I understand that it looks very similar. But I also understand that the Inductrix is a bit lighter. So the battery connector is actually, I think you call this micro JST, I think, and it's soldered onto the board. And you have this canopy that you can take off. And inside here is the board, and this little wire here is the antenna. And that's the bottom bit where the battery goes in. And this is a very simple built quadcopter. So if you want to put a camera, I think you just put it on top here, and you solder the black and red wire on top of this. Just make sure that you follow properly the polarity. So you can put the canopy back, and that's it. That's the quad. And the pros of this quad is that it's very stable. It's virtually indestructible. If you hit it on the wall, it won't damage the wall. It just bounces off, and when you crash it, it doesn't do any damage. But if you crash it too hard on the bottom here, it makes a bit sound, but I don't think it will damage the battery, because if you can see at the bottom here on the leads, there's a gap between the motors and the ground. So there is some kind of cushion here, so it won't really damage the models. So that's a good thing. And yeah, the flying characteristic is good. It's very stable. The only thing about this quad is that because the battery connector is soldered onto the board, and if you connect the battery, especially the first time, like that, it's very hard to pull it out. There is always a danger of pulling it out and damaging this connector. So what you can do is you can either make a extension like this, and then you plug it in, and then so when you plug in the battery, you just plug into this extension, and then you unplug it like that, so you don't destroy the board. But then I found that with these bits of wire, it adds on a little bit of weight, and so the quad struggles to lift out a little bit, but that's okay. And the other thing is that if you want to use your normal micro lossy 1S type of battery, you can make this type of extension, or not this one, you can make this type of extension with a micro lossy on the other side, and then you just plug it in here, the original connector, and then you can use this micro lossy battery from Florian and other small quad. The other thing that you can do is, with the battery itself, because this connector is a micro lossy connector, you can't find this connector on a balanced charger. What you can do is, you can also buy or make this type of extension wire. You connect to here, and it becomes a micro lossy extension. So you can plug it into your balance charger. Alright, and I find that it charges much better with a balance charger. So the other thing con about this is the controller. I found that with this stock controller, you have to really throttle up a lot, up to probably 60-70% for it to hover, and it's also very sensitive. So for beginners, you may find that it's a bit hard to control the throttle, but because it's indestructible, it's very light, so it's very easy for you to learn as a beginner. But for more intermediate flyer or pilots, you are able to compensate, by moving the sticks around. So this is a con. I think all quad should come with a bigger transmitter, whether it's nano or micro, and especially for beginners, they can learn from that, because with this type of controller, beginners can start to learn bad habit by pushing the throttle up too high up, and if they fly other quad, they will do that. So it's not very good, but it's workable. But if they get used to it, should be fine. So that's the con of the transmitter. The other con is this part, the battery connector. It may be easily broken depending on how you use it. And apart from that, this is a very good beginner's quad, and I can say that this is one of the best beginner's quad I have ever flown. And this is not a promotion for any company, because I bought this with my own money, and I really enjoy this quad, and I have been flying this a lot inside the house and outside my garden. But of course, if you want to really enjoy this type of quad, you need something like this type of controller, a E010 or even E011. So as for me, I'm not going to whoop this JJRC H36, because I know that if I want to whoop this, I have to change all the models, and also probably the flight control board. So I would just keep this stock and enjoy flying this stock, and I believe you will enjoy this JJRC H36, or the other alternative variant is the Eachine E010 or Nihui. So they're all the same. So they are very good beginner's quad, and also a very enjoyable quad for intermediate flyer, indoors and outdoors. So just go and buy, because initially I didn't want to buy this, but then after buying this and playing around with this, I really enjoy this. So hope you guys like this review. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is JT Gravity RC. Cheers. And by the way, I got the links down below in this video for all my other test flight. So happy flying. Cheers.